Hey guys, welcome to this installment of EAP TV. Today I'm going to show you how you can create a custom audience as well as leverage retargeting so you can reach the right type of people with your Facebook ads. Coming up. Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about custom audiences. We've had agents see a lot of success with different types of pre-composed searches. So pairing a squeeze page with a free list of single-story homes, for example, is one that's done very well. And you can use different angles around that type of pre-composed search to reach different people. If you guys want to see some of those case studies, I'm going to have them linked up right down below in the description. Go check them out. But having success with somewhat generic targeting in terms of just targeting your area and a specific radius paired with an interest like likely to move is one thing. Moving into custom audiences is how you build from there. So let's jump into our Facebook Ads Manager right now and I'll show you exactly where you can set up those custom audiences. Alright, so here we are in the Ads Manager. In the top left-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see this navigation menu right here. You've got Ads Manager, Custom Conversions, Audiences, and Pixels. And the custom conversions we really detailed last week. There's going to be a link in the description below to a video where I showed you guys how to set up a custom conversion. Today, we're going to move over to Audiences. And this can be a little confusing because typically we refer to retargeting as pixel traffic, and there's a bunch of different terms that float around, and a lot of people want to gravitate towards the pixel section, but a lot of what you're going to be doing for creating these custom audiences is in the audience section. So if we select that audience tab right there, we've got a bunch of different audiences already created here that EasyAgentPro uses, and we've got different audiences for different styles of ads and different contexts and different angles that we use. If you select create an audience right up here, you've got custom audience, lookalike audience, and saved audience. But let's start with custom audience. This is what you're going to use most of the time. And you can see you have customer file, website traffic, app activity, and engagement on Facebook. You're never going to have to use app activity, so just completely ignore this one here, but you do want to start with website traffic, especially if your site is relatively new. So let's click on that. This is going to give you that retargeting pixel that we always suggest that you get implemented on your lead site ASAP. What you want to do is add your domain right here. And from there, you're going to want to open up your time frame. You can see that 30 is the pre-selected number of days allotted for your pixel, but what you're going to want to do is open this up to 60 or even 90 days, just because if your site is relatively new, you haven't built up a high volume of traffic on a frequent basis. So 90 days is going to give us a larger number of people to pull from when you use retargeting ads down the line. And then from there, just name your audience, and I would typically like to suggest that you name it website traffic, just so you know for sure that when you're using retargeting ads, you're targeting the website traffic specifically, so people who have already visited your website and then left and are now back on Facebook. Now, I'm not going to create the audience because I already have a pixel like this created. Let's explore the other options that you have available to you. So if we click custom audience again, we've done website traffic, but you can also create a list of people to target based on who's interacted with you and liked or engaged with any of your content on Facebook. So let's select that option, and let's say you have a large audience of people who have liked your Facebook page. You could create a list of people who match different characteristics of the people who are currently fans of your Facebook business page, and then target those people specifically with your ads. You could also create custom audiences based off of people who have engaged with your lead ads, as well as people who have watched your videos. So if I select the video option, I would select the type of engagement. So I want to select people who viewed at least 10 seconds of my video in the last 365 days, and then I would name the audience. It's pretty straightforward, but this is a great way to really focus in on the type of people who typically engage with your video content, for example. And we have one more option to explore. So again, let's go to create audience, custom audience, and then customer file. And this is where you can create a lookalike audience of, let's say, a list of emails or maybe a list of phone numbers. You can even import contacts directly from MailChimp, which I think is an awesome feature. What you want to do though, if you're not using a MailChimp account, is collect all that contact information, put it on a CSV file, so a spreadsheet, and then you're going to upload it right here. All right, so if you select that, you're going to get upload file right down here, and then you want to walk through the rest of this process right up top here, and then at the bottom, you want to name your audience, and then you can use it on any ads moving forward. If you need any help walking through this process, Facebook does have a link right here, how to prepare your data, and that's going to open up a Facebook help article. So you do have access to a larger array of information if you need help sifting through formatting and making sure everything's structured appropriately. And finally, you can also create lookalike audiences of current audiences that you have saved. So if you click on create audience and then lookalike audience, you can see here, choose a custom audience or page, find new people on Facebook who are similar to your existing audiences. So let's say you chose one of those options earlier that I just showed you. Let's say the consumer profile one. You created a list of 500 emails, you uploaded it to Facebook, and you created an audience. You want to target those 500 people specifically. This is how you create a lookalike of that 500 member audience. You would select your audience right here. It would be in your list because these are all the different audiences that we currently have composed in our section here. And then from there, you would want to select your country and then select the size. Typically, I would suggest sticking with 1%. We've experimented with 2, 3, 4, 5, and even upwards of 10% here, and they don't perform as well as the more consolidated 1% audience size. I received a lot of emails over the weekend about people asking for more clarification on those custom audiences. We touched on it briefly in last week's office hours, so I did want to make a video detailing the process a little further. I hope that covered everything you were looking for. If there's more information you want to know when it comes to custom audiences or just Facebook in general, leave a comment right down below and I'll make sure to make a video on it. If you've already had some success with creating ad campaigns and directing people back to pre-composed searches or listings in general, then adding custom audiences to your arsenal of Facebook ads would be the next logical step. And that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button right down below. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. We are now posting content daily, Monday through Friday. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.